Alright, we've had a big cold front come through, and the first one of the year, and this is a perfect chance to whip up a big batch of this slow simmer deer chili. To me, this is as good as it gets, and I figured I'd take this chance to show you how I do it. This is everything that's gonna be going into it. We've got our ground deer right here, which has not had any fat added to it. So we're going to add a pound of bacon to it just to get the fat content up. We're going to have some fresh garlic, a couple of jalapeños, a couple of bell peppers, an onion, a spear of this celery right here, some chopped green chilies, a couple of cans of diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, tomato paste, chili powder, a few bay leaves, and then we're going to bring our temperature up with some hot sauce. Whatever brand you prefer will work fine. But I think that's all the ingredients. Let's get started. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is roast these bell peppers. I've got our little oven here preheating, and as soon as it's ready, we're going to pop them in. While we're waiting on that oven to preheat, we'll go ahead and start working on this bacon. I'm going to go ahead and cut this bacon up into fairly small pieces. Maybe a ½ inch or so. Alright, our oven's preheated. We're going to pop these peppers in. Just have to keep an eye on it and rotate them every once in a while. Alright, let's get to cooking this bacon. Alright, our peppers are ready. We're going to take them out and put them in a bowl and cover it. Get a lid on this and let it steam. The skin should peel right off. Our bacon's about done. I'll let that get just a little bit browner. Alright, we're going to take this bacon up. Alright, we're going to take these bell peppers. Well, they smell good. We're going to put them in a plastic bag right here and remove the skins. Alright, now that we've got the skins removed and the seeds, the stems, we're going to chop these bell peppers up. We're going to chop up the celery and also the jalapeños. Put these in a bowl. Alright, we got 2 cloves of garlic we're going to put in here. vegetables back to this bacon fat. You just want to cook this until the onion turns translucent. Alright, that looks about right. I'm going to take this up and we'll start browning our deer burger. I'm going to add just a shot of olive oil to the pan. I want to get a really good crust on the outside of this burger. So instead of trying to brown all 4 pounds at once, this is a 1.5 pound pack. If you put too much meat in there all at once, it'll end up almost boiling in its own juice. Almost making a smash burger, giant smash burger out of it. I'm going to drain this. Come in with our next pack. And our last pack. And we'll drain the last of our burger. Alright, so we got our chili pot out. I've got most of the burger in here. I got one more, the last cooking to add to it. I'm going to add our bacon. I'm going to add our onion, celery, peppers, and garlic that we cooked earlier. Going to add 4 of these 4-ounce cans of chopped green chilies. Gonna add a 6-ounce can of tomato paste. I'm gonna add an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. Gonna add 2 14.5-ounce cans of diced tomatoes. And now I'm adding 1 of these cans full of water. We may have to add a little more later, we'll just have to keep an eye on it. We're gonna add 8 tablespoons of chili powder, which just happens to be one of these containers. Gonna add 3 or 4 bay leaves, and we're gonna add some hot sauce. I wouldn't add too much of this to begin with, because you can always add to it. It's hard to take it away. There was only about this much in this bottle, so it's probably good to start with. Alright, we're going to switch this on a medium-low heat. Put a lid on it, and we're going to let it slow simmer for at least 4 hours. And the longer you can go, the better it gets. I'll give everything a good stir. We'll come back and check on it in probably an hour or so. Alright, I just came back and checked on it. And I decided to add another half a cup of water to it. And that's looking a lot better now. I turned my heat down, it was starting to bubble a little bit. So I turned my heat down slightly. And we're going to cover it back up and let it keep on rolling. Alright, I just wanted you to see that's about how you want it to simmer right there. And just let it go. It's doing its thing. We'll come back at probably the 4-hour mark and do a little taste test on it, see if we need to add anything, any salt or any more hot sauce, and make any adjustments we need to then. Okay, I just checked it. I think it needs a little bit of salt. Other than that, I think it's pretty good. It's only been like 2 hours right now, so I'm gonna add the salt and let it roll, and we'll check it again a little bit later. Alright, we're at the 4-hour mark. I just tasted it, and I had to add a little bit of salt. I added some black pepper, and I added a little bit more hot sauce, and I think it's perfect. Getting ready to get us a bowl of it, and we'll see what it's all about. Alright, we got us a bowl right here. We put us a little cheese on it, sour cream, and some crackers. Let's see what it tastes like. Man, that's good. Y'all need to try this recipe out. Just add a little bit of salt and pepper to taste, and adjust your heat with your hot sauce, and try it. I think you really like it.